Days of Our Lives Monday, February 17th update Doug's stunning confession, Alex's dazzling evening and Leo's gift. Spoilers 3 reasons why Chanel and Amp, Johnny's adoption plan ends in disaster. Days of Our Lives spoilers February 18th Belle and Jada put pieces together. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers update for Monday, February 17th, reveals that Doug Williams III'll make a stunning concession while Alex Kyriakis creates a glowing evening for Stephanie Johnson. Leo Stark will also embrace an amazing gift as Valentine's Day continues in Salem. At the sanitarium, Days suckers can anticipate Chanel Dupree DiMera and Johnny DiMera to throw Tate Black for a circle. Once Johnny and Chanel offer to borrow Tate and Sophia Choi's child, Tate will have a lot to wrap his head around. At some point, Tate will have to check in with Sophia and see how she feels about Chanel and Johnny as consanguineous parents. Unfortunately, Amy Choi presumably wouldn't give her blessing since Johnny and Chanel aren't religious, and that's a deal as well for Sophia's mama. It may be delicate for Tate and Sophia to get Amy on board, but that's a problem for another day. For now, Tate will want to head to the Horton cabin since he's formerly running before. While Tate takes the ferry over, Doug will be busy coming clean to Holly Jonas. Julie Williams mentioned a book containing some lyrics Doug Williams formerly wrote for her, so Doug III pledged to cost it from the cabin for her. That's what led to Doug coming face to face with Holly, who's formerly wearing the nightie she picked out for her hot night with Tate. It'll only make Holly more beautiful in Doug's eyes, so he'll gather his courage and profess his passions. It was principally love at first sight for Doug, so he'll suppose back to his heart skipping a beat when he first met Holly. Before Holly can really reply, Tate will walk through the door and ail Doug's big moment. Although Tate may be jealous, Holly will put her attention back on her swain after Doug leaves. It won't be long until Holly and Tate sizzle in bed together, but perhaps Doug shouldn't give up on his own future with Holly just yet. Over with Leo, his happiness with Javi Hernandez will be the stylish Valentine's Day gift he could ask for. It's been a long time since Leo was in a truly joyful love like this, so he'll have a lot to celebrate this time. At the bistro on Monday's Days of Our Lives occasion, Alex will bedazzle Stephanie with a romantic evening. Days spoilers say Alex will wine and dine Stephanie as they keep reconnecting, so they'll be glad they're eventually on the same runner. Next, Steve Johnson will discover some worries during a discussion with Kayla Johnson. Will Steve be concerned about Stephanie's reunion, John Black's charge, or all Jada Hunter's bad news? Our Days prognostications allude it might indeed be a combination, but Kayla will no doubt distract Steve with further Valentine's Day love. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Steve and Kayla will manage to enjoy the rest of their anniversary, so stay tuned for updates on what's ahead for these two. Days of Our Lives spoilers 3 reasons why Chanel and Amp, Johnny's adoption plan ends in disaster. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that there are 3 reasons why Chanel Dupree DiMera and Johnny DiMera's relinquishment plan will end in disaster, so let's bandy the drama that's brewing. Although it's looking like Johnny and Chanel will try to borrow Tate Black and Sophia Choi's baby, some huge hurdles are on the way. Amy Choi eventually understands that Tate and Sophia just want what's stylish for the baby, so she's willing to consider approving this relinquishment. That said, Amy is obviously going to have veritably high norms when it comes to picking the right couple to raise her grandchild. That brings us to the reasons why this relinquishment may not diss out. The DiMeras are known for being one of the most minatory families in Salem, so it's hard to believe Amy will support the idea of this baby getting part of that world. Amy may argue that Johnny and Chanel's last name should automatically rule them out. It's easy to imagine Amy bringing up the fact that Rachel Black just ran down from Kristen DiMera and that Child Defensive Services got involved. Amy may not want her grandkid growing up in an analogous parlous terrain. Of course, Amy also wants the couple espousing Sophia and Tate's baby to be religious. Chanel and Johnny wouldn't be the church-going brace that Amy anticipated, so that's going to be a strike against them. Still, Amy's complaints may go a step further since multiple members of Johnny's family were held by the devil, including Johnny himself. Days spoilers suggest that could make Amy demand that Sophia and Tate choose another couple. Despite Sophia's asseveration that this is Tate's baby, numerous Days suckers suspect that's not the case. DOL may be gearing up for a twist if Sophia slept with someone differently off a screen. Still, there could be another hitch if Tate and Sophia stand against all Amy's complaints and try to give this baby to Chanel and Johnny anyway. The real father may get updates on his child and step up to claim him or her. We could fantasize Aaron Green returning to Salem and realizing the timing fits for him to be the baby daddy. Aaron might push for a maternity test and refuse to subscribe off on this relinquishment if he's indeed the bio-pater. Indeed, if Days sticks with Tate's father status, it's possible he could want to keep the baby along with Sophia in the end. In other words, Chanel and Johnny may be doomed for a heartbreaking loss any way you slice it. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Johnny and Chanel could be subscribing up for a disaster staying to be, so we'll pass along further prognostications on any bad news that's brewing. Days of Our Lives spoilers February 18th, Belle and Jada put pieces together. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Tuesday, February 18th make it feel like Arnold and EJ are going to be exposed sooner rather than laterally. Belle admitted to Brady that she finds EJ fascinating in malignancy of herself. This means she's finding herself at the DiMera mansion a lot further than she anticipated. Do you know who differently is at the DiMera mansion further than he should be? Arnold, of course. He's pretending to be Rafe. But he's not doing a veritably good job of it. When a Rafe is nasty to Belle, she starts to suspect commodity weird is going on. And she's not the only one. Gabby also thinks her family isn't acting like himself. And she can't believe what he did to Jada. The two women decide to team up and figure effects out. Between Belle, Gabby, and Jada, we can't imagine Arnold and EJ stand a chance. But EJ doesn't realize the mesh is tensing around him. He thinks he has everything under control. He's still stroking himself on the reverse about how he cleverly cooked a way to keep Arnold from sleeping with Jada. And if it happens to help EJ along the way, well, also 2 catcalls, 1 gravestone. EJ is feeling so brassy that he dares propose a new political shift to Paulina. If anyone can perforation his trim bubble, it's Madam Mayor. Holly and Tate eventually consummate their tortured relationship. Take that, pregnant Sophia, while Doug admits to JJ that he has a thing for a girl who's in love with someone differently. Hey, will he mention that said girl is still in high academy? Doug served some time formerly. How old is he, exactly? Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.